Now, how did the whole Yo Gotti thing come together?
Man, he was in the middle of catch stage shooting a video. I was like, I said, what the fuck this nigga doing in catch stage shooting? I'm thinking, I'm like, nigga, middle side Memphis? I'm like, no Memphis nigga. Know what I'm talking about? Like, hold on, let me go through here and see what's going on. So I pulled through there, I ain't believe it. I just pulled through there and shit. Man, look, this nigga real out here, bro. I'm like, dang, this man out here, man, no security, no nothing. So I'm like, damn, this nigga real out here, fool. He was shooting a video, so I had one of my homeboy introduced me to him, and he was shooting. I was like, man, I'm gonna do this scene right here. While he talking to the director, I'm just over there like, man, yeah, I'm gonna do my little dance back here while you do your scene up there. So he doing the scene, but he like, who the fuck this young nigga is? I think he just gonna jump in the video. So he like, fuck it. He put me in the video, so I just started I was being me how I am, being extra. And he was like, he just loved that shit. He was like, man, this young nigga crazy. And before I knew it, my everything is history. Big homie he told me what he gonna do for me and what he can do. He said, man, everything is on you. I can put you in this situation. I can write you this check, but when you get it, you gotta make yourself rich. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, look, the game it's on you now. I can't do everything for you. And he put me in a situation, bro. And everything else, me and my manager, B Mills, we done it ourselves. And we ran with this shit and look at us now. We, young really.
So you signed to CMG, Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
How long after that did the deal with Epic actually come together?
They came about like Big Homie had some shit going on with Reed, and I don't just know the exact situation, but like 9 times out of 10, when you on a label with somebody, you down gonna go with it. Like anything they going with, you fit down and go with it. You know what I'm saying? So it was on shit like Big Homie had came to me like, man, I think Epic will be a good look for you, and shit. And he's like, man, they got the proper shit. They can, the proper tools and shit. He was like, I'm over here with Epic. He was like, if you want to try it out, you can try it out. Some shit like this. So Big Homie gave me an opportunity to try it out. I was like, all right, fuck it, cool. I'm checking see what's going on with it. I checked on it, and I was like, cool, I'll do it, because I'm signing Gotti regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it, cool, let's do it. Let's try some shit. And we tried it, and look at us now. This shit working great, wonderful. So Epic, yeah, one shout out to the whole Epic family. Yeah.
What really changed when you went from just hustling independently to being on a major label?
A lot changed. A lot changed, because you got to think about it. When I made Gotti, I was having a little money, 100-something thousand here and there, 100,000 around the area, but in the hood, you rich when you got that. But to a nigga like Gotti, this shit ain't nothing but a watch. You know what I'm saying? One watch, one little change. You know what I'm saying? So it was something different for me, because it was like, I was getting money. I thought I was getting money. When I started getting, the money just got to flowing. I think when I got my first $1 million, I was like, the fuck? I'm like, hell nah. I said, I got $1 million, bro. I said, hold on. My dad fainted, you hear me? So this shit like a lot changed, the lifestyle changed, the cars. You gotta look at it, bro. I got so much money in cars, bro, it don't make no sense. The jewelry, all this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in real life, everything changed. I know what car I was driving before this shit, I know what car I'm driving now. I know what jewelry I was wearing before this shit, and I know what jewelry I'm wearing now. I know what their bank account was looking like before this shit, and I know what the bank account looking like right now. You see? Money falling out my shoe, you see? The money falling out my shoe. You hear me?
Let's talk about the whole money bank account situation. Huh? The first time that I heard about you was where there was a whole fiasco at Wells Fargo where you tried to take out $200,000 and something went wrong. Explain that whole situation.
I'm in the bank getting the money. The lady was like, she would tell me about somebody try to cash a bogus check, but they got away with it. So I'm talking to her, she tell me about the shit. I'm like, damn, they came to the bank. So I'm asking for the money. She like, you sure you want this much money in cash? I'm like, yeah, it's my money. So she playing me to the left. They sent the black lady out. They play me to the left. So I'm like, all right, boom, talking to her. I look behind me, the police outside. I'm like, the police out there? And they had a van pulled over. So she was like, oh yeah, they probably got them for the stuff. For some, it's like for the situation. So I'm like, cool. I'm leaving out. Man, while I'm going to the car, the movie Hitman? Man, a man kind of looking like Hitman, bro, running to me fast. Like, with his gun, though, like, running. I opened the door and just threw the money in the car. Cause in my head, I'm like, man, I ain't got no gun, I ain't got shit, didn't even take my money. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't even looking at the uniform. I'm looking at his face like, he coming to me, and I'm looking at the gun, I'm like, fuck the uniform. They finna kill me for this money. So I threw the money in the car. Then I closed the door. I thought about it. I'm like, nah, I need to get in the car. I jumped in the car. By the time I do that, he grabbed the door. He like, get out. Get on the ground. So after this shit, this one, a lot of fans would come past taking pictures. They didn't know who I was. And they were like, they telling us about the proper call, why they made me do this shit, why they had us hostage, put us on the ground and shit, guns tied here. They telling me like it was a bogus check getting cash. They had the dude to cash the check, and they one of the dudes in the back of the police car, and he told them that ain't him. Said I don't know him, and they still came and got me. So after this shit, they tried to make me look bad. So I was on shit like when the news asked me, "Are you okay? What happened?" I was like, "Fuck them bitches." Know what I'm talking about? Like, them bitches, they played this and that, and they got mad because this, know what I'm talking about, talking all that shit, and they took half of my money. They gotta investigate. I'm like, y'all would give my motherfucking money. So I go get my money, all that shit. It was so much shit. And they was just player hating, so the bank tried to act like I ain't had no account with them. But the reason my shit never showed up, because when they asked me what my name was, I was like, my name's Sam Benson, but my name really is Sammy. You get what I'm saying? I ain't want to put my real name out there. I'm like, I ain't put my real name on the news. Fuck these folks. Folks don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit. So they put the wrong name. Don't know what the fuck story they covering. And that's how that shit went, bro. They play hate on me, man. I'm here though.
You said they took half your money?
They took half of my money, bro.
So they took 100,000.
Bro, I had to investigate my money, bro. I had to go do my shows, go all the way back to Atlanta to get my money.
Okay.
Fact.
You got it?
Yeah, I got that. And I got a little more from their ass. Hot. You know what I'm at?
What do you mean you got a little bit more? What does that mean?
I got a little more from the bank. They want to sell on some shit. You know how that shit go. We ain't going for that. Nah, you can't you can't embarrass me. Not like that and get away with it. No. Mogul management, man. We don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Bosses.
Okay, so you talk about, when you signed with Young Gotti, when you signed with Epic, you went from having 100,000 to having $1 million. Like, how old were you when you got your first $1 million?
Shit, 25. I signed. Matter of fact, what's this? September? Last month made a year. Last month made a year I've been signed. So I'm 26 now, and I was 25 then. Like last month, the end of last month made a year I've been signed to CMG. And next month, make it a year. Next month, really make it a year in October. The reason I say that, because this October we came out with it, said Blac Youngsta signed CMG. But like August, we ain't never come out with it. We were just trying to get the paperwork together. So I say October. I need to throw a party for this. You need to come host my party. You need to come fuck with me at the party. We gonna put something together. Yeah, that shit like CMG changed my life around, bro. I can't even lie, man. I love this shit. I'm down about this shit. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so how big is the car collection now? What does the car collection consist of?
Man, the car collection, man, I got plenty of whips. Aston. I got the Aston Martin. I got the Ferrari. I got the Lamborghini. I got a new jet on the way I ain't told nobody about. They ain't ready for that. I got 2 other cars, like I done bought brand new. This is my 2018 shit. You feel what I'm saying? But they my everyday cars, so I never show them. I got 2 cars I never show. And these motherfuckers by themselves like down to 300. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker want some apiece.
So you're talking about what, like $2 million in cars?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I'd say probably I get like 650, maybe 650, something like that.
650,000 in cars.
Yeah, like 650, 600, something like that. No more than 700 for sure. I probably be out in probably on when it come down to cars and jewelry. I might be in probably like $1 million, 1.1 million, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now when you're talking about, and I gotta say this because a lot of people are gonna be watching this that are real impressionable. When you're talking about having a certain amount of money and investing your money, cars and jewelry are not really the best investment.
Nah, I won't say that. It depends on what your money look like. If your money looking right, it's a damn good investment. You feel what I'm saying?
Because I'm saying that because cars go down in value.
Yeah, most definitely on that, but you don't lose that much. Shit just like buying a house. When you can buy a house when you down and ready to set it, you done lived in the joint so long and you know what I'm talking about, and did so much in the joint, you probably lost a little money. You gonna lose a little money when you trying to set it. You know what I'm saying? I like, and this one thing I do, like I invest my money in houses, restaurants, all type of shit. Car lots, I'm doing all type of shit. We gonna work that sake, but as far as on that, you ain't losing no money when you buy jewelry. Like you gotta look at this shit right here. Like you got a nigga $500,000 in jewelry, but guess what? If I ever get tired of it, I can go get this shit melt down and sell the gold. I can go sell my jewelry to somebody like a jeweler. They'll melt it down and keep the gold, cause it ain't what it say. It's about what it weigh. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what it say, what it weigh. Is it heavy for real? Do the motherfucker hurt your hand? Can you hit it like that with your hand break? You know what I'm saying? These little whores know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? For real, man.